working because school was out. They've worked hard throughout the summer, attending conferences and doing committee work, learning how to better serve you. They spent a combined total of 1,180 hours away from their families this summer, dedicated to making our association stronger. I want to introduce to you all of these dedicated people. So if you'd come forward, our Vice President, Ruth Cruz. Ruth is at Valley View. Secretary, Heather Mesner, who also doubles as our organizing chair. Treasurer, Lana Morano. Our Northern Director for Valley View and Royal Oaks, Lori Rosenfeld. Southern Director, Micah Green. Micah covers Beardsley and Maxwell and AD. Northview Director, Leslie Bartlett. Wardy High School Director, Steve Maloney. And Steve also covers Mount Olive. Our bargaining chair, Bobby Ibarra. Without Bobby, we wouldn't be getting the stuff we're getting.
Bobby!
Some people in administration think that I eat nails for breakfast. Bobby eats the budget for breakfast. Our bargaining team members, Terry Hamilton, Scott Moses, Renee Lamar, and Cindy Weiss. These guys work relentlessly for you, so let's give them all one round of applause. If you need to contact anybody, these are people that you can reach. Ruth, however, right here, I am lurking. Yeah, I do that too, around the district office. Looking at facing knee replacement surgery this year. If that happens, it may be in November, and Ruth will take over while I'm gone. So if you need anything, I'll certainly let you know the dates and all of that. But Ruth is more than capable. Ruth is also our grievance chair, and without Ruth, we would not have won every grievance that we've processed. So she does a great job. Okay, where am I? Once again, we find ourselves in trying times. But times don't have to be that way. We're not looking to be adversarial with our district. We are not trying to create a divide. We're looking for the best working conditions, salary, and benefits for every one of you. Yes, it's true we find ourselves at odds with the district right now. They want to point the finger at us and put the blame on us. I would encourage you not to fall for that game. The district has bargained in bad faith. The district has engaged in surface bargaining all year long. The district has tried to bully us. They've threatened us. They've even called us ignorant. Ladies and gentlemen, we will not stand for that or tolerate that type of behavior from this administration anymore. Everyone sitting in this room today deserves the respect fitting every other professional in this country today. You deserve the same respect that the administration demands. The breakdown is on the other side of the table. It is not on our side of the table. We bargained in good faith for your salary increase. We were down to the wire, as you remember, to get it ratified. We were told that if we got it done, it would be on the August check. In late June, I was told by district leadership that they were unable to balance the budget the third year out. However, they passed a budget showing that there was plenty of money and they had, in fact, balanced the third year out. Then I hear noises and stories that the county won't let them turn in any documents until late August so that they have time to figure out the LCFF. By late July, when I had not seen it on a board agenda, Bobby and I asked Dr. Nichols why. He then engaged in an argument that it was. He finally conceded that it had not been approved and it would not be on the August check. When did they intend to tell us? Were they waiting for August to see if we noticed? Bobby has spent countless hours studying the LCFF and applying the formula to see how much money will be coming in. Our numbers are either very close or spot on to the numbers that they are using. And folks, rest assured, there's plenty of money. There's no legal reason for the delay. There's a flippant attitude among administration and some school board members that, quote, "You'll get it and it will be retro. It will be a nice Christmas bonus for you." The retro check is not a bonus check. It is your salary that you have earned and you deserve to get on time in your check when they told you it should be there. They say the county won't accept any documents for approval, yet we checked on that and found no evidence that that in fact is true. We've asked them to produce the documents from the county. I have asked for it 3 different times. Jackie Clark has asked for it twice, and we have yet to receive anything. Perhaps that document doesn't exist. The budget doesn't balance. Really? The district has been unable to support that as well. We have the budget that was passed by the board showing that it does. We've asked multiple times for a copy of the AB 1200 that has to be filed with the county. They've yet to provide that as well. We have to stand up. We must let our voice be heard. This is not okay. We've sent 2 letters to Dr. Nichols about an unfair labor practice. He has ignored both letters. Apparently, Dr. Nichols does not find the needs of the association and its teachers to be worth his time. To this day, our negotiated agreement has not been sent to the board for approval. However, at 5:45 last night, right before the board meeting, I received a reply from Dr. Nichols via Miriam Fox that merely states you will receive your increase with retro pay. Again, the documents we've requested have not been sent to us. We have no date as to when you'll receive it. As a result, the relationship between the district and the association has suffered. And it's for that reason that the executive board met with CTA leadership, and after reviewing everything that we've done, everything that we've requested, all the while the district has continued to ignore us. A decision was made to go forward and file an unfair labor practice against the district. In light of that fact, that I finally received a response from Dr. Nichols last night, exec board will reconvene and discuss our next steps. We'd like to move forward in a positive way. The district can no longer blame teachers and blame the association for everything that goes wrong. They are the ones that will not give us the documents supporting their reasons. So that I spoke again at the board meeting last night. The ball is back in their court. When we're going to get those documents, I don't know. When we're going to get our raise, I don't know. But we'll continue to fight every time we see them. The other thing I wanted to do was to remind you again of your Weingarten rights. And I did get called to represent last year some teachers that didn't remember their Weingarten rights. And if you're a new teacher, you want to make sure you understand them. If you are called into the principal's office for a disciplinary reason, you have the right to have union representation present. Even if they tell you that you don't have to bring along a rep, you can enter into the meeting. As soon as you perceive that the meeting is disciplinary, you have to invoke your Weingarten rights. They won't do it for you. Do not sit there by yourself in any disciplinary meeting. If you don't invoke your rights, the district won't have to follow them. You, the teacher, must invoke your right. You are legally entitled to stop a meeting and ask for a rep. So please, please, please do not waive your rights to representation. We're often our own worst enemy in these meetings. Don't volunteer information. If your gut thinks it's none of their business, it probably isn't. So don't tell them a lot about your personal life. If you think that the meeting may lead to criminal charges, please stop talking. You need to get a rep there immediately. If we believe the meeting will lead to criminal charges, we will stop and delay the meeting until we can get an attorney present for you. So again, don't do it. Our district's been pretty good about calling me ahead and saying, we have an issue and you need to be there. But don't depend on that. If you think it's going to criminal, stop, don't say anything. Even if they show up at your house, don't say anything. You have a right to an attorney. And that pretty much is what I wanted to share with you, but I was remiss when I was introducing people because I forgot to introduce Tyrone Cabell from CTA and Jackie Clark, who is our assigned staff person from CTA. So I want to take a minute and invite Tyrone and Jackie down just to share a few words, and Tyrone can bring us up to speed on CTA.
Okay. Good morning. My name is Tyrone Cabell, and I'm a teacher at Los Angeles County office. I taught special education for 35 years. I just got my 35-year pin. Proud of it. And I work in El Monte City School District for special education. I've been on the state board for 6 years representing CTA. I represent from Norwalk, La Mirada, all the way to Alhambra, from Alhambra all the way to Pasadena, South Pasadena, and Azusa. So I have 40 chapters that I represent. And I really enjoy coming to DUEA because Cheryl is such a great president. I mean, she really works hard for you guys. So make sure you support her in whatever she does. If we have a conference, if we have a workshop, somebody from DUEA is there. Or if Cheryl says, Tyrone, I can't afford to send anybody, but next time I will. I mean, they're always there, they're always participating. So that's good to see. Because that lets CTA know that DUEA is a very strong association. I want to also talk about, this is the 150th anniversary of CTA. A lot of teachers will say, what has CTA done for us? What has CTA done for the students? Well, I have some information for you. Like I said, this is the 150th anniversary. Our rich history of fighting for students, public education, human rights, and social justice says a lot about who we are. CTA won its first major legislative victory in 1866 with the law providing free public education to California children. A year later, we won public funding for students that were non-white students in California. We passed the first due process law for educators in 1912. Now this one's very, very important. And CTA established the California State Teachers Retirement System in 1913. So that's what CTA has pushed, and we're still living off the retirement system. We led efforts to outlaw child labor, and we protested the internment of Japanese Americans during World War II. And in 1975, we won the right to bargain collectively. In recent years, we passed a minimum school funding law, defeated school vouchers, and won billions of dollars in school construction bonds to help rebuild our classrooms and campuses. So CTA has been out front with all these different issues in California, and thanks to the teachers who support us, that helps us a lot, and we're still fighting every day at our board meetings. I mean, we're fighting for the teachers all the time. Dean Vogel, Eric Hines, who's the vice president, Dean Vogel's the president, Nikki Chahusky's the secretary-treasurer. They are always out there fighting for the teachers in California, in Sacramento, and in Washington, D.C. So, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take too much time, but I did want to let you know a few things that I've noticed since I've been with you all the past, I think this is my 3rd year now with you.